just outside of Lincoln city limits, some people are saying they're dealing with some dangerous roads.
And they say the county hasn't done anything about it. I was able to talk with some of the residents there who are frustrated.
They're paying all these taxes we pay, and this is what our roads look like.
A bridge on Arbor Road is all that separates a paved roadway and a mud pile. Residents in the area say these muddy roads are a constant nuisance.
This isn't just because of the snow that we've had or the rain we've had. We deal with this year-round, all the time.
Welch says he and plenty of his neighbors have reached out to the county engineer to ask that more gravel be put down on the road several times in the past few years, but it hasn't done much good. I also reached out to the Lancaster-County-engineer on Monday, but have not yet heard back from them. Welch says it's even more frustrating that they're so close to the city limits, just north of I-80.
We're less than a mile from the concrete over there, and you can't tell. It's like we're out in the middle of nowhere, a minimum maintenance road, and this is supposed to be a maintenance road.
And Welch's neighbor, Gary Walker, says 27th gets a lot of traffic.
Semis and everything else, and we get dump trucks, garbage trucks. They go down here, they just tear up the road when it gets muddy. Big potholes.
Walker says people have even died at the intersection because they don't slow down enough and they will lose control, taking them into the ravine or a field.
But there's been, I think, 3 people killed.
Not even half a mile down the road, Raymond-Volunteer-Fire-Department has a station. The fire chief says this area isn't the only place that's dangerous to drive on.
It's worse here, but it's similar in many parts of our jurisdiction for Raymond Volunteer Fire Department. Down here they're really bad, muddy. We can't seem to get the snow off the road, so then when it melts, the bottom of the road just kind of falls out.
In the past month, an ambulance got stuck, and a volunteer's vehicle got stuck as they were trying to come into the station because the roads hadn't been cleared. Then, just 2 days after the ambulance was stuck, there was a garage fire right across the road from the fire station. But with the road nearly impassable, firefighters were having trouble getting there.
Had we not talked to a local farmer to help get this road plowed open so that the guys that live at our arbor station could get out, get supplies, things like that they needed, we wouldn't have made it to that fire.
Monnier says if you have to drive on a muddy county road, that you may need to drive closer to the middle, where it's more packed down, and if a car is approaching, slow down and move to the side. When the mud is thick, it can pull you off into the ditch, so he wants to remind everyone to be careful. And again, we did reach out to the county engineer for comment, but have not yet received a reply.